Hello, everybody. This is King Chasm here, back again. Today I am playing a human, which I have reskinned to look like Zamasu, because why not? So, we're gonna go through this as a starting character. I will not be using any of my other characters' items or anything like that. I only use things that I get through this character. So, at the moment, I'm not gonna have much. I'm gonna put all of the stuff that I have here in my spawn ender chest, and if I do not have enough room there, I will warp to the home that I have set up. So, as you can see, I'm depositing everything. Not a single thing will be left on it. I'll take the bodysuit and clothes, and I will take them to my home, and I will set them down in my home. Now, something that I would like to mention is that starting out, I will be keeping, the rewards for achievements on this character. There's no point in me not, because, well, it'd be quite pointless otherwise. So all achievements that I get, I will claim, even if it's cheap ones, like me just go to some place I've already been. So, starting out, we'll do claim all, and so I'll get 5 vouchers to start out with, which I'll just go ahead and set in the back of my inventory for the moment. So, starting out, we're going to head over to the quests area. We're going to slash Nick ourselves. And why not? So, we'll be in. Anyways, with that, we'll go over here to the starting. And we'll go over here and we will try our best to absolutely demolish. We will absolutely demolish rabbits. And so we'll get our starting reward from here. And we'll talk to him, but first we'll drop down to 0% so we can recover. Now, that is a feature that I do quite enjoy in this, is that by dropping to 0%, you're able to begin recovering all of your stuff, whether that be health, key, all of them automatically recover. So we will head out. Actually, we'll go this way, so that way we can speak with Gohan. We'll have to kill the dino with her. Now, if I can find it, I will show you guys this. I think I went the wrong way, but I suppose I won't worry about it for now. I'll claim my rewards here. I will do the command for claiming these. But it should be fine. Now, we have, after completing those two quests, thanks to the amount of energy, or not energy, the amount of TP that we gain from we'll come over here, and then we'll put our stats in. So we have 1400 right now, and we will begin loading them in. So we'll have most of our stats. Replenished. Usually spawn heals, and that's my reason for going back. But did not this time. So we'll just have to go back at it the old-fashioned way. So what we're going to do here is speak with Goku, get our quest. We're going to turn on Turbo for the increased movement. We're going to smoke bubbles. If we put him in a corner, we can kill him a whole lot faster. Alright, now that Bubbles is dead, we will go back to Goku and redeem our quest. We've got our 700, and because we beat Bubbles, we now have Ginger unlocked. So we can put our stats in and get that extra 5% to increase our maximum damage output. We'll put 10 in, 10 in, and 10 in. And we will head over here, talk to King Kai. And now we'll be Gregory the Cricket. Now, I know that this episode is coming out pretty soon after the last one, since I'm doing a double upload. But it'll be something that you guys can have for a potential non-Dragon Block video in the future. I believe I will bridge out a little bit. This server will probably be the main source of my content for a long while, at least until I've maxed out Zamasu here. So we'll talk to Papa. Put in our stats really fast. And we will come out here and defeat the Saiyan. Now, something I do quite enjoy with a Dex build is that as long as you have a high enough amount of Dex, you can essentially take no damage. So you can be a quite powerful tank. We'll bump this up again. We'll put what's left in here. Just try. So we will do a pretty solid amount of damage. I'll go back to spawn real quick so I can get the spawn heal, hopefully. Then we'll do Warp Kaioken to unlock Kaioken. Since I did not get the spawn heal, I will just go directly to spawn. And I will punch the statue. Now that I've punched the statue, I'm going to do warp quests to head back to where we were a minute ago. And we'll get back to the story. So we have the Silent. Now these cheeky little buggers, they spawn in a group of 5, I do believe. So we will have to go out here and kill 5 of them. And thanks to the amount of decks we have currently, we will not have to worry about the issue of taking damage from anything, which is something that you don't usually get the luxury of doing, as something you don't usually get the luxury of doing, as you don't usually get as much TP as I have been getting right now, due to the Jolly event that's happening right now, as of this being a Christmas season. We will get a additional 30% to all of our stuff. That is not counting any additions such as like our own custom TP boosters, which we start out with, or anything like that. So now we will move up to Napa. Now, I do believe after this I may have to start a trading session as to be able to take out Vegeta, because Vegeta is a large chunk stronger than Nappa is, and may pose to be an issue. So if we do have to do that, I will probably wait until I get my main 3 to at least 150 before I continue with the story itself. So we'll go over here, get our achievement for the Dragon Ball. We will get that up to 140. Dex is, if you could not tell, one of my favorite stats due to how much I'm leveling it. And then we will. Sorry, that was the super quest, so I don't have any of those unlocked. We'll come over here to Prince Vegeta, and we'll begin absolutely shredding through. I say that, and then we'll end up dying the first time around. We'll end up attempting to shred through Vegeta with a... Oh yeah, we're not going to get Vegeta this time. I do not think. But that is okay. That is why we have challengers to grind. Now, we won't get our first true transformation until Frieza Saga, and that is when we get our buff state. So we'll have a buff Zamasu. No, I got really close there. So it is possible that if I went back with Kaioken, we could take out our little buddy. But I think that if I can do it in base form, that'll be much better. So that there was roughly $700 added. We will claim our rewards. Now the good thing with this booster is that, you know, our EXP is also boosted. So we get a 20% boost there. So instead of the traditional 15 that you would get per each shard, or the 60 you would get for each hull piece, which I'm sure I'll go about getting hull pieces at a later point in date. We can just find a challenger area, talk to Xeno Trunks, and I think that I will go with, at least early on, my personal favorite here, Piccolo, as he is one of the earlier challengers that gives you a large sum of TP every time you kill him. And since he is relatively low, relative being the keyword here, we should be able to take him down fairly easily, just about each and every time. So that just gave me a good little bit, and I'll put points into strength so I can kill him faster. And we'll head back over here to his spawn area, and we'll kill him again and again and again until we eventually get kicked out, which will be after the third killing. So here we go. We will put 10 more in there. And I believe at 200 is when he'll stop being able to do damage to us. As for when Vegeta will stop being able to do damage to us, I'm not entirely sure. It's somewhere between here and 400 points. Which I know 400 may seem like a large margin, but it is not nearly as bad as some may think. There's that auto kicked in spawn heal. So here we go. Right over here to Piccolo and start. Oh no. And here's where the lag kicks in. Now with this series, at least for the first few episodes, I will not do any off-camera grinding for my Earthling here, Zamasu. Or well, I guess we'll say Kai. But really, he's not Earthling this run. I know most end up making Zamasu as a at least most often as a Saiyan to give him stronger transformations. But at least for in this server, the transformation gap is not huge. And I usually have more luck with farming Earthling souls than I do for any of the other races' souls. So, for the moment, this will be my little thing. As you can probably tell from the corner, as my damage goes up, as every point I put into strength goes up, I take more of the stamina bar, the little green bar up at the top left, to punch. This is usually mitigated by doubling your constitution compared to your strength. So, where I have my strength right now at almost 100, I should have my constitution close to 200. And so it continues like that with that not only increasing your health, but it increases the amount of stamina that you have per punch. So, on my main character slot, I have a higher amount of stamina points and a vastly superior amount of health. I also deal quite a bit more damage, and I haven't completed the story on that main character slot. Typically, I get to about early Namek Saga on all my character slots, and then I tend to focus on one specifically for a little bit. And my current right now is the Arcosian that I've been running around in for the past few days. So, for the moment, this will be something you guys get to experience with me. There will be videos that I work on my Arcosian, and like I mentioned in my previous video, I'm hoping to get my second form maxed, which I did. I did manage to get my second form maxed. Thankfully, it didn't take too long. It was a bit of a grind, but I was able to get a few friends to help me out, and that was a fun little thing. So we'll do slash gift box. We'll do slash gift box claim normal. And we'll do slash gift box claim event. So, as you can see, we just got two special presents. These special presents give you random different things. Here, I just got the antlers, so we could give Zamasu antlers. I have it unlocked already, so I guess I can just sell that later down the road. We will come back here and continue the grind. So, eventually, as soon as we get into the early Namek Saga, instead of fighting Piccolo here, we'll want to start working on the Vegeta challenge.